The rain overnight and very early this morning, and we're looking for a cooler Easter. We actually will spend most of tomorrow afternoon in the 60s, and with clouds, some of us might actually need a jacket or sweater for the afternoon on this Easter Sunday. It does look actually coolish and not too humid for the whole week ahead pretty much. We will have some rain and some windy conditions expected at the middle of this week, but by next weekend, French Quarter Fest, other things happening, it does look like we'll probably be drying out toward the end of the week and weekend and warming up. Right now we do have blue skies and it looks really pretty out there to me after a couple of days that it has been so muggy and humid. Our temperature at 73. North of the lake, we have some upper 60s working in, and we also have winds now from the north. Now earlier today we got near 1/3 of an inch for some of our south of the lake locations. North of the lake though, Baton Rouge got well over 1.5 inches just since midnight early this morning. In other spots like Slidell and Bogalusa, close to about 1/2 inch plus. Satellite and radar now, of course, showing that the rain is all past to the east, and satellite has been showing a pretty good amount of clouds off to the north. Now, this is partially why we're going to continue seeing some clouds tomorrow, even though we're losing daylight and losing the visible satellite imagery, which of course needs daylight to see it. But we do have our front now at our coastline and surface high pressure out to the northwest, so not looking for rain as we head into this Easter Sunday. Temperatures this evening dropping through the 60s, so a little bit cool. And tonight we continue fairly cool. North Shore lows in the 50s. And we will have some clouds lingering south of the lake. Low temperatures will be right around 60 if you're up early tomorrow for Easter Sunday morning. Sunrise at about 6:42 a.m. And tomorrow our high temperature only around 70. So I have overall pleasant but cooler than average sort of weather for this Easter Sunday. And we will have clouds. They may mix with some sunshine at times, but I would expect a mostly cloudy day for most of the day at least. The chance of rain stays low tomorrow and for Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday we edge it up to about 30% and Thursday 40%. But I will say if you are near the coast, these percentages might go up a little bit because of a low pressure area that's going to be in the Gulf of Mexico. So I'm starting this Monday. You can see this is a trough of low pressure, just an elongated area of low pressure. And then here we are by Tuesday into Wednesday, you can see a surface low developing in the Gulf of Mexico. Now with this kind of situation, usually it spreads rain over the Gulf Coast at some point. And just looking at this is our European model, you can see that rain might be more likely this week at the middle of the week along the coast and a little less likely the farther north you go. Now I've paused it here on Thursday. Here's the surface low near us and look at the circulation around the low. This is going to keep pumping in easterly winds. So it's going to be a somewhat windy setup. This might cause some coastal flooding because it will push up some water along those east facing, especially shorelines. So, you know, for those of you along the coast, this tends to happen when we get persistent east winds. So that will be something to maybe prepare for some minor coastal flooding perhaps at the middle of this week. Now by Friday, the surface low gets near the coast and it does look like it's just going to be weakening and moving off to the east, leaving us with, as you can see, a drier but warmer weekend. Now our Gulf temperatures are in the upper 70s. You need 78 degrees plus for sea surface temperatures to get a tropical system able to form and take on tropical characteristics. Really, the higher sea surface temperatures are farther to the south. We will see if this tries to take on a tropical characteristic or two, but not looking extremely likely at this point. We'll keep you updated. Basically, the same thing is expected. Higher rainfall totals to the south, lower totals to the north, really regardless of whether it eventually becomes some sort of hybrid system or not. Again, very doubtful about that. And then also those windy conditions expected at the middle of the week. Looks like right now, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Drying out by Friday, and by Saturday, we're right back to lower 80s. We'll be right back.